Susanna's Kitchen has been serving up hot meals for the Elkhart community for 40 years. For the last 10 months, they've had to shut their doors, but they are opening back up this weekend. And Dale is here this morning to share with us the story of Susanna's Kitchen and how you really had the community come together to get you back into this new location. So thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Well, Dale, I really want to get into the history of Susanna's Kitchen because, as we were just talking about, you've had to relocate a couple of times before, and so this is not really something that's new, but it's taken a lot of community help. So can you tell me a little bit about that journey? Well,
we've been in business over 40 years. We started at Grace Methodist Church down in Division Street in Elkhart. Then we moved down to First Congregational at 3rd and Marion for 17 years. Well, they sold their church, so we had to leave. I had no place to go up a week before the move. So the Knights of Columbus offered their building to us. So we had some issues we had to go through with the city, but we got that done. We were there for 9 months. Well, then they sold their building, so we were out again. So Grace Lutheran Church opened their doors to us. And I was on here in October and asking for support for the community because I said, we've been helping Elkhart for 40 years. Elkhart needs to help us. Well, with the cost of redoing the vent system over the hood and fire suppression, it was quite expensive. The community has stepped up and helped us. So we are having an open house on Saturday at Grace Lutheran Church, 831 West Marion, from 2 to 4. It's our grand reopening. And so we want to thank the community for their support. And the contractors and the Elkhart Community Foundation, 100 Women Who Care. We've had a lot of anonymous donors. So we want to show them what we're doing with their money. And so we are helping the community, serving dinners or lunch between 11 and 12 to whoever comes through the door. And our numbers are coming up. We're up to, on average, around 60 people. And eventually we're going to give clothing away. We're still in the process of setting that up. So it's been quite a last 3 years has been troublesome as far as moving, but we got it done. I've got the greatest volunteers in the world. I have one paid employee who's the cook. So everybody else is volunteers.
It's really a community effort for everyone. So when you talk about who is able to come and benefit from some of the services that you provide, you were saying that anyone who needs to come.
Anyone who comes through the door is food challenged. We have a lot of people who live in apartments in the area, and with the rent and the cost of everything, maybe they're a little food challenged, and so everything is home cooked. And so we feed them Monday through Friday from 11 to 12.
And you've talked about before that this particular location that you're in now in Grace Lutheran Church is really important as well because of how you can really serve people there. So why is it so important for you to be there?
Grace Lutheran Church, they are getting ready to celebrate 150 years in that community. And there's a lot of apartments, a lot of people, and we're in the area that we need to be in. They want to be a part of the community. They brought us in. We're working together. We have 2 great programs working in the same building, and they are great to work with. Sister Nora and the people at Grace Lutheran Church have been really great, and plus my volunteers. I got the greatest volunteers in the world.
Yeah, well, I'm sure a lot of people hearing this want to reach out, want to be a part of your mission, and want to volunteer. So we want to get them all that information. And thank you, Dale, so much for joining us this morning to tell us about all of the great work that you're doing. Let's invite the whole community out to this grand reopening because it's a time to celebrate, isn't it?
It really is.
It is, absolutely. So come and celebrate this Saturday, August 5th.
And we also have a post office box if they'd like to maybe send a donation. It's 2402 Elkhart, and it's 46515.
Got it.
So that's our mailing address is the post office box.
Fantastic. So you can help out in so many different ways. Thank you, Dale. We want to make sure you get that information about Grace Lutheran Church for that big reopening.